Hey folks, you ever have bad wiring on your clock while you're trying to time travel? How about a rusty chain on that good old clock?
You know, made super fly, fly.
But worry no more, folks. Hey there, everyone. This is Optimus Time, and welcome to my Super Clock Emporium. Here in our factory, we deal with everything. We deal with big clocks, small clocks, house clocks, cuckoo clocks, anything you want, folks. For hundreds of years, we have provided clocks for every major city across the country, and even the world. Big Ben, you bet your ass that was ours. An octopus is coming out of your clocks? Absolutely no problem. Bring back your clock and we'll bring it in to fix it right away. You bet you ass. Clocks. Getting ready for doomsday? No problem. We got you covered. Crocodile swallow your clock. We'll get it right out of the son of a bitch. Don't you worry. Just look at one of our satisfied customers.
Oh my god!
Come on down to my Super Clock Emporium. And also we have small clocks. Never let this happen to you while you're stopping time. Come down to our Super Clock Emporium today!
Our prices, I hope, aren't too low!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The House with a Clock in Its Walls is the new, surprising choice by director Eli Roth and is based on the 1973 novel by John Bellairs. This film stars Jack Black and Cate Blanchett, and it follows a young boy named Louis as he moves into his uncle's creepy, supposedly haunted house. But little does Louis know he's about to have the time of his life.
And yeah, it's a pretty fun house. He does kind of have the time of his life to a certain point.
Yep.
This movie, this one's a bit confusing.
The movie is good up to a certain point. I think that the choices that some of the characters make in the movie end up making the movie just fall apart, and just follows the cliches then after that. And
it derails the movie.
It does, yeah, because I think that they had something really good going for it in the beginning. Yeah, like that first 45 minutes was kind of really magical, and it was really cool, and then one character makes one choice, and it's like, oh god.
No, I think I'm smarter than you because I'm smarter than you.
Jack Black was really good.
I was afraid he was gonna go really Goosebumps with it, like in the Goosebumps movie, but he really didn't. So
I've never seen Goosebumps, so I don't know exactly how that was. I was thinking that this one was gonna be kind of like that.
Yeah, because the trailers look like it's kind of goosebumpy, but it really isn't. It's really its own thing. And Jack Black was, I think, really able to take those two performances and really separate them. I mean, you still get classic Jack Black, but
I felt a kinship with this warlock character. He's also a jazz saxophone enthusiast.
Fetch a knife and stab me in the ears.
Yeah, I thought that Jack Black did a really good job as the uncle, but then when it comes down to Louis, it just really kind of falls because it's not as interesting. He's not an interesting character. He's not courageous. He's not very engaging as a protagonist. He just kind of goes around. He tries to make friends at school, and that's kind of his thing. Mm-hmm. Which really kind of bugged me. Like, I understand he just lost his parents, and he even makes it clear, I just lost my parents, I'm really sad. But then you just got this opportunity to live with Jack Black and his quirky neighbor, Cate Blanchett, who are wizards, pretty much. And you're trying to focus on making friends at school, which is fine, but, like, he really wants to make friends, especially with this one boy who is running for class president and stuff like that, and at first... he's picking on him and stuff.
No, at first he's really nice to him, and he's just real chill with him. He's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, come vote for me," and then then we'll hang out and stuff.
Well,
and then
he tells him truths like hey, lose the goggles, man. Like I'm just telling you as a friend, like it's something to kind of help you and stuff. So I thought they were going in the right direction there.
Literally, when Tarby said we're friends, there's a look on Louis's face where he's just like, oh, we're friends. And that's when the whole movie just
Yeah, it's kind of like the cable guy. That one scene when he's like, "Yeah, okay, buddy," on the helicopter. He's like, "We're friends." He's like, You're like,
You're gonna make it, buddy.
Am I really your buddy?
Yeah, sure you are.
this is based off a novel.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, if it is a lot of the stuff that if we are criticizing in it, and if it is accurate to the novel, we're not criticizing the novel. We're criticizing the movie as is, and because I've never read the novel
No, I haven't
myself.
either. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
But now I'm interested in going and seeing if we can find the book. I want to find it on an audiobook and listen to it.
And check it out and stuff.
I want to see how close they are. See how far they did deviate from the book, and then I can, I guess, judge a little more on the story of this. But just based on it as a movie, it doesn't work.
The action in this movie was little. I was expecting a little more action.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I know it's a children's book and stuff like that. And you kind of just have to go with what's going on. Like Harry Potter, you're not like, oh, I want to spell every 5 seconds.
Well, I feel like they showed all the big action scenes in the trailers.
But I wanted a little more from the climax and stuff. You do get a little bit, but not as much as you want.
Yeah. There are some pretty creepy imagery in this. I don't
understand why Eli Roth went in the direction he did with some of the imagery.
There was this family in our theater. I felt so awful. This little boy, there was during one part where they're about to they're in the cemetery, and he's like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And he's like, his dad's like, oh, okay. And then he rushes him out. Not even like a minute later, the little girl runs out too. I don't think certain parts of this movie is meant for like really little kids.
Yeah, if you're going in there with, kids that are in elementary school or so, get ready to kind of get them out of there because it's not.
There's a few scenes
Eli Roth is known for horror, is known for the Hostel movies.
Devil! God! Great, that looks amazing.
The choice for Eli Roth in this, it was kind of like, okay, he gets to direct a children's movie, but he gets to at least put in some imagery that he wants to.
Do we dare say what?
There was a demon in here licking blood. I mean, like,
I was even creeped out by that.
A straight up demon is in this movie.
I think that was too far. It was a PG movie. I think that was too far for a PG movie. I don't care if you have parental guidance in this movie. That's going to scar at least a few kids.
It reminded me like a little bit of Adventure Time when they kind of like go into some episodes where you're like, that's kind of off with like Marceline stuff or something. Yeah. But like, that's kind of what it felt like here. But a little, some worse. Even Jack Black, his uncle, in the movie warned him, this is the one rule I have. Please, stay away from this book. That's gonna, be bad. It's going to be bad if you use it or anything or read it or anything, and that's exactly what he does. He just goes for it. And
when they set that up, when he says don't do it, he's going to do it.
And I get it. There's going to be, you have to have problems and stuff like that, but you don't see Harry Potter like, oh, you have all these abilities and trying to summon Voldemort. Like it's weird. We keep bringing up Harry Potter because a lot of Harry Potter references in this movie, like you were saying, like I think J.K. Rowling, this is where she got her inspiration from.
She did a lot of it from here. And
but I'm not judging it by the book and stuff. The movie feels very Harry Potter-ish. A lot of it has some very Harry Potter things in it. Like there's that one cave thing, the mouth. It reminds me of the Chamber of Secrets. There were a lot of animal references in it too, like a little puppy turned into a rat.
There was like the polyjuice potion kind of thing.
Yeah, polyjuice potion.
The same effect.
Deal. A lot of like the maps and stuff like that. They were reading the books. They were reading a lot of It felt like Harry Potter. It almost felt like
Harry Potter's weird cousin.
Well, Harry Potter, almost like Harry Potter meets Monster House meets Series of Unfortunate Events. It was a blend. It was. You watch this movie and you're just going, well, I've seen these things before done better in other movies, so why not just watch those? Yeah. So that's kind of how you feel when you walk out of this movie. It's not bad, but you've seen it before,
Yeah. I was expecting it to be a little better than what it was, to be honest.
Nothing good, that's for certain.
And yes, the Jack Black baby. There is a spell that, in the climax of the movie, there's, battles going on between the bad wizard and Jack Black and stuff like that, and the kids trying to help and everything, and Jack Black gets turned into a baby, and the ugliest, look at this image right here. This is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Like, it looks like something straight out of Men in Black.
It was awful. That was the most terrifying thing about the whole movie.
It was horrifying.
That thing.
Ew. I was like, what the heck are they doing? Like, I've never seen Jack Black so horrific.
Yeah, like, what were they thinking?
Like, I thought, like, when in Mars Attacks, when he got killed by the aliens and stuff like that, I thought him, like, getting destroyed was funny, but this is like, oh my god, this takes the cake. This is
looks
hilarious.
like the oldest CG. Like, they just pulled something from the late 90s when CG was first starting to become a thing.
Yeah.
It was so bad. It was,
and they kept it on screen for a while, too.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh god, take it away.
Okay, guys, you really couldn't just take a green screen over Jack Black's head and just be like, cut his head out? That would have been better than what you guys had. It was awful.
But it was funny, though. It was funny to see. I was like, man, that's hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. And it's not a movie I'll watch again and stuff, because like I said, Harry Potter has already done a lot of the stuff that's been done here, even Series of Unfortunate Events, even though they're all sprinkled around and stuff like that. I know they try to kind of like bush it into one movie here, like I know they try to like combine it into like one movie here, but it just doesn't really work. It works for a second, and then it just kind of drops all that, and it's just kind of like, okay, what the heck are we doing now? But it's I guess you can watch it.
It's watchable.
It's watchable. It's something maybe you can pop in on Halloween for your kids, and well, not really.
If your kids are tough.
If your kids are tough enough, you got to tell them, hey, there's some imagery here that you might not like. You got to probably watch it yourself beforehand. But yeah,
you be the judge on that.
Yeah, this one's definitely for maybe 5th, 6th grade or so.
I would say. And
something like that. So, but yeah, 3 out of 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really forgettable, I think.
I've given it a lot of thought too. I'm gonna have to agree. It's a 3. It's just in the middle there. It's
halfway.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll watch it maybe one more time. Maybe, I don't know.
If you go to IMAX theaters by September 28th, they are showing Thriller in 3D right before the show. So that was pretty worth it. The 3D and Thriller didn't bring anything really that nude to it, but it's really cool to see in theaters and in 3D and stuff. And
I'm amazed. I haven't seen 3D in a while, and I was amazed about how well it is now. There's just when they did the title and it was like coming at my face, I'm like, oh, this is really close to my face. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's really good. The Thriller video wise and stuff. The movies, whatever. It's got potential to be something else, but I don't think they really took the chance to do that. But yeah, that's our thought on the house with the 1 clock in its walls. Did you guys see it? What did you guys think about it?
And have you guys read the book? I'm interested to see if anyone has.
Yeah, tell us what you thought if you have read the book as well, because I haven't read it either, so want to see what that's all about. Remember to subscribe to all our platforms. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and of course on YouTube. And please, keep watching movies.
Bad Kitty!